Chapter 1. Be lucky. They say that luck is when opportunity meets preparation. In fact, a lot of people usually attribute the success of high flyers to pure luck, blaming advantages such as birth with a silver spoon or meeting the right people in the right places. However, I'm here to claim that this so-called luck isn't just a matter of chance. This is the result of following some time-honored principles that make the way for many to succeed. These principles are about being on the move and constantly testing the boundaries, which allows us to take opportunities with both hands and to make decisions. Now, on the other hand, have you ever observed that there are people who never get lucky? Mostly it means not disturbing the status quo and sticking to what's familiar. Comfort zones are good, but who are we kidding? Nothing really important happens there. The big bad wolves of luck are sitting on their haunches, doing nothing, and watching others with envy. Wish to outwit them in their own game? It's simple. Move, be curious, and continue to challenge. Thus, to avoid the trap of unluckiness, you have to get down to work, grab the bull by the horns, and hunt for chances by going out of your comfort zone into the wild world of fresh thoughts and views. Being open-minded and interacting with those who think differently can really turn the tide in your favor. Every time you venture into something new or decide to talk to someone who is not part of your usual crowd, you're opening doors to possibilities. Successful people didn't just sit and wait for luck to come to them. They went out, found other points of view, and learned from them. Luck seems to favor those who are constantly on the move, curious, and determined. It is clearly not desirable to sit idle, procrastinating, and envying. Throughout this process, I have learned not to fear each uphill battle, because in every good stride I take, there is a potential for so many possibilities waiting to be grabbed with courage and a positive attitude. Besides, we enhance our luck potential by being distinguished and well-rounded through acquiring new knowledge, like crafts or traversing new territories. My first encounter with the hospitality industry was when the internet was a futuristic concept, and the professional packages offered by colleges and universities were not operational. Obtaining knowledge on a specific topic required a true quest, often traveling to libraries or cultural centers to acquire books or CDs. Although the situations we choose to undergo may seem a waste of energy and time initially, they become the key to frequently accessing the golden opportunities awaiting us. Therefore, the time has already come for us. Hence, don't just stay here expecting luck to come and knock on your door. Instead, react and look for it. At the age of 19, I chose to spend the summer working at a hotel in Paris, hoping to save more money and show around the city to my English girlfriend. As for my personal experience, the job had me up and about at the crack of dawn, 10-hour shifts, 5 days a week. Giving up my summer was a pretty big sacrifice, but I decided, whatever the cost, it was worth it. In the hotel, the major task at the reception was to advise the tourists about the places to visit in Paris. However, there was a trick. We were supposed to convince them to take some particular taxis to the airport. Why? Because we get a little kickback from those taxi drivers. They would drop in to shake hands with us, followed by a $5 or $10 affirmation of gratitude. Frequently, the taxis showed up with the meter already running, meaning that a guest was already paying more than necessary at the beginning of the ride. This entire scenario disturbed me and made me wonder, is this how we're taking advantage of people's trust? The responsibilities of the work and standing for a long period were challenging for me too. However, I became determined to learn the software the hotel chain used to accomplish the check-in, check-out, deal with the reservation calls, and ensure the financial backup of the day became in order. At the end of each month, the tips became a frequent source of contention among the front desk team regarding how they were distributed amongst the various employees. Still, it became a way to earn some extra money, so I did not complain and took my due as the others did. At the end of that summer, the hotel director of another small 3-star hotel from the same chain happened to fall into a waterfall in Thailand during his vacation.